Hey, I'm Lisa. I'm going to talk to you about depression and the SOS method and how I use it. Sometimes I read Guru Mahar's book, sometimes I'm in his class, sometimes I'm in his webinar. I was in class last week and he guided us through a kind of challenging meditation, and we felt very safe in our bodies. We got calm and quiet. So when he brought it up, it was okay to go there, and you can either bring up something that happened 3 hours ago or 3 months ago, and you go back to that place. In a way, you can very much replay it in your mind as an adult and who you are now. You can heal yourself. You can change the ending of a conversation that actually happened. You're in control and your emotion can't take you over. So I've been doing this SOS work for a while, and I got there, I was in class, and sometimes it's nice to do it in a group, although I do it myself. So I was sitting there and meditating and going to this tough kind of memory, and all of a sudden this depression, this depression welled up. And sometimes when you do it, just by sitting there with yourself, you get a little relief, a little kindness towards yourself. And sometimes in SOS, you get an answer. So it really depends on the day. You just have to kind of stick with the work. So I was doing it and I asked myself, what is this depression? Why do I feel this depression? And I heard this voice, and it said, it's bottomless. And the depression just then kicked in, and it felt worse. And somehow my whole childhood flashed back in front of me, and there's so much pain there. And it's true. The depression, the sadness, it's a lot. So in the meditation, I asked myself, what can I do to honor this pain that you went through, that I went through, so we can both move forward? And I just felt relief even understanding this, because sometimes I feel so stuck. But this was a way for the depression to move. So then I didn't get an answer on the spot, but I did feel better. And then I went home and I meditated, and I did the same thing again, the SOS method, to feel really safe and calm. And I brought the emotion back. And suddenly I could feel it. I could feel the depression in my body and feel what it felt like, and somehow feel the emotional connection to it. And sometimes it's so darn overwhelming, this feeling of depression, but this gave me a sense that it wasn't really different than fear or anger or any of the heavy emotions, and that it was leading me to relief, and I was going to listen and find a way to cope with this pain. But it's not all defining. So I know you'll find something in the SOS method for you. There are so many things, whether you're reading, whether you're doing one of the meditations, or you're in the class, or you're doing it by yourself. Don't give up on yourself. It's an amazing gift for yourself. And this is how I work with depression.